Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam. Thanks for hanging out with me again today. And today, well, is the Christmas haul video. And I surprisingly did very, very well this year. Really wasn't expecting so much. I knew of one thing, and but did pretty well. So, well, let me say, I knew of two things. One was this little guy. This is some little $15 drift car that I picked up on Amazon. Ryan from RC Reviews, he put up a community post, be like, hey, if anybody is interested, they got these things on Amazon for 15 bucks. So, yeah, I was like, sucker. Went and bought three of them. One for me, one for both of my son-in-laws. And it's a toy. It's four-wheel drive, but it has the little adjuster for the steering. The steering is just bang-bang steering. And basically the throttle is just on-off. You know, everything feels like it's just tactile switches in there, so it's on or off. But, you know, it works. It comes with a pile of cones, some rubber tires, two little single-cell lithium-ion batteries. They're only 500 milliamps. But they actually drift pretty well. And, you know, for 15 bucks, we were banging these things off of everything in the basement and each other, crashing into each other. They held up really well. There's no cracks, or I mean, there's some scuffing on the front where it slammed into some of the steel poles in our basement. But yeah, they were smashing and crashing these things, and we were laughing the whole time, so much so that all the girls were upstairs laughing at us, downstairs giggling and laughing so much playing with them. So I'll leave a link down in the description to these things. I did check. They range from about $14 to closer to $18, $20. But they have a lot of cool designs. I got the red one. My one son-in-law got the little white and black. Was it a Toyota? I can't remember. But it looks like the Initial D car, so he was really geeked out about that. And then the other one got the kind of black and gray or black and blue Evo, so it looked more like a little Fast and Furious car. This one's kind of like a Corvette thing. Some of them are a little corny looking, and some of them look like, you know, just general cars, but they're fun. You know, just to sling around, bang around, and not worry about it. It was a fun little thing to pick up. Great stocking stuffer. If you got, you know, if you only got 10 or 15 bucks left on an Amazon gift card, great thing to add to the cart. My wife got me the Proline. This is the Class 1 VW Bug conversion kit for the Arrma Typhon grind. So it has the Beetle body, pre-painted, pre-stickered. It has the Proline flat iron tires and wheels and all the bits and pieces to turn this into a much bigger looking buggy. The wing stays on, the buggy body sits up here, the flat iron tires go on there, and there's a few other bits and bobs, I think, to actually fit the body to this chassis. But that's going to look really, really awesome. And mine is just the brushed version, so it's going to be plenty of fun. The taller stance and everything should make it drive pretty cool. And so that's going to be an interesting one. And I'm really excited to see that kind of done and in action. So that may be one of the first things I get to. One of the kids got me a nice dual fan motor heatsink combo. And then my wife picked me up two of the Quick One 3660, 3700 kV motors to have on hand for brushless conversions. So these are really nice motors. They have a really long shaft, so they fit a lot of cars easily, and they have a really good punch and decent speed, so they're not like nuclear fast for a lot of things, but they work really, really well. Now, non-RC stuff, one of the kids got me the Christmas Vacation car, the fake Lego version. It's an Amazon deal. I've seen them before. I've got the Christmas Vacation house and the Cousin Eddie's RV, so I did not have the car yet, so they picked me up the car, and you can actually build it in two different ways. You can have the big Christmas tree on top or just presents. So definitely got to build it with the Christmas tree on there. I mean, that's kind of the signature of the family truckster with the giant Christmas tree. And then my mom picked me up a really cool Lego Bronco set. So this one I think is 943 pieces, so not terrible, but it's going to be a while. But a really nice, cool looking red Bronco, nice off-road thing. Has a the doors open up, the hood opens up, the spare tire I think comes on and off, or I think you turn the spare tire and the back gate opens up. So pretty cool. That should be a fun one to build. Now the other one I knew about, you guys saw this. And you guys saw this in the community post when AMain slashed the prices on these things. You know, they were $400 and some dollars. They took them down to $242, I think. So with coupon codes and stuff like that, this was like $240 out the door. And yeah, I'm looking forward to building this. This isn't their top end kit, and I really know hardly anything about Yoko, to be honest with you. They were just kits that weren't popular here. You know, me and none of my friends knew much about them or paid much attention to them. They were all stuff you saw in the magazines, East Coast racing and stuff like that. They never really saw them here on the East Coast. So I'm interested to building it. It looks kind of like the old Kyosho type, all plastic chassis, and big box gear train with the chain drive and everything. But I am looking forward to building this. This will be up on the channel, yeah, fairly-ish soon. Not sure exactly when, but I do have a couple restoration ones I want to get through before I crack into this. So this will kind of get me motivated to, you know, working on those. So this will be on the channel fairly soon in the new year. And lastly, my wife got me the Hyper 10 SC 2.0. So this is a four-wheel drive 10 scale stadium truck, and it's their 80% almost ready to run. So it comes with a clear body. The chassis and everything is built, but you have to put all your electronics and stuff in there. So the Habao I wanted to get, I plan on getting a handful more Habao cars in the upcoming year. I really like the way they're built. They're super, super tough, and they're reasonably priced. Comparing a Habao kit to other race spec stuff is much, much cheaper, and I don't think the race spec stuff is going to help me out any. That's well beyond my driving skills, so this is perfect for me. Something I don't have to worry about really braking too often, and should be more than fun for the track. I do have a quick run system to put in this. It's the same system that I have in the Habao TT 2.0, so they should be fairly similarly geared, I think, so it should be fast. May have to dial down throttle input to 75% or so to keep it on the track, but it should be a fun one. But that one, like I said, I have to glue the tires on, paint the body, install all the electronics. I have to look in here and see if I have a servo that's good enough for it. Like I said, I got the power plant for it. I just need to see if I have a good enough servo for it. I want something pretty quick. And I've already got the receiver and everything, so pretty much have everything here. Just need to figure out a paint job for it, get that done. So that's going to come up soon. And that's probably going to be like a, in-between project. I can stick the electronics in there one day and, glue tires and then work on a paint job and stuff like that. So, that'll probably be, a month or two before that's ready. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that was the Christmas haul. I got plenty. I got shorts and t-shirts and a whole bag full of goodies, cookies, candies, all kinds of sweet treats and stuff. So, this isn't going away anytime soon. But yeah, it was a great day. We had a wonderful time with family. The kids came over, spent hours and hours with us. We had lots of laughs, lots of fun, lots of great food. I hope everybody out there, you guys had a wonderful Christmas as well, or whatever holiday you guys are celebrating or starting to celebrate. Everybody out there, I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season and wishing everybody best in the new year to come. And I will talk to you guys later. Everybody be happy, be healthy, be safe. See you guys.